savage and fierce. The hound was heavily muscled with thick black fur. Not even the blood-red eyes or scent of burning brimstone could ruin its inherent majestic air. In response to Lou's question, it merely chuffed out an impatient breath. "She's Asher's great-grandmother, Lou," said Harper. "She loves him, and he adores her right back." Lou snorted. "Oh, please. Nobody adores Jolene Wallace. Asher laughs at her, not with her." Harper's inner demon rolled its eyes. The entity that lived within each demon was, to put it bluntly, a pitiless and somewhat psychopathic predator that possessed zero patience. Rubbing her temple, Harper telepathically reached out to Knox and said, "Wish you were here." As Knox's mind brushed against hers, his psychic taste flooded her brain. Almonds, red wine, and dark chocolate. "What's wrong, baby?" he asked in that rumbly, velvety voice that danced over her skin, making it prickle in sexual awareness. One word. Lou. The vibe of male amusement that touched her mind wasn't unexpected. "How's the meeting going?" "So far, productive." Roughly translated, he was getting his own way with his human associates. Knox blended in effortlessly with humans, hiding in plain sight just like the rest of their kind. The billionaire also owned a chain of restaurants, hotels, casinos, bars, and security firms. Demons often held high positions that provided them with the power and control that they instinctively craved. CEOs, politicians, bankers, celebrities, lawyers, surgeons, journalists, police officers. The list went on. "Looks like the meeting will run late," he added. "So I'll have to meet you at Jolene's house in a few hours." "You don't need to come. It's not like it's anyone's birthday." Imps didn't need an excuse to throw a party. "Nonetheless, I'll be there. On another note, how's your ass?" She almost flushed at the memory of him spanking it earlier as he'd fucked her from behind. "A little tingly." Sensing his smugness, she felt her lips thin. "You shouldn't like the idea." "I'm just remembering what a pretty shade of pink your ass turned." To describe Knox as highly sexual would be an understatement. Dominant and demanding with psychic hands that could deliver phenomenal orgasms, he was a total rock star in the bedroom. He was also as sensually lethal as he was physically lethal. "You go to the party," said Lou. "I'll babysit Asher." Harper held up her finger. "Okay, first of all, you will never babysit Asher. We've gone over this before." "How can you not trust me with him?" Was that a trick question? "It's not like I'm stoned today, or—" He jerked as flames engulfed his cap, and then abruptly disappeared. A millisecond later, fire erupted out of Asher's hand, and there was Lou's cap, completely intact. Giggling, Asher dropped the hat and clapped his little hands as his mind touched hers, buzzing with mischief and pride. His giggle was the purest, infectious, heart-melting sound, and she couldn't help but laugh along with him. Although she'd yet to see him pyroport, like Knox, she'd often seen objects pyroport to Asher, mostly her knickknacks that lined the mantel of the fireplace. Since he was so young, the ability didn't always answer him. Plenty of times she'd seen him glaring at his hand, as if annoyed that it was empty. Lou grinned at him. "Such a clever boy." "Ah, did it bug you that I wasn't paying you any attention? You know your Uncle Lou is your biggest fan." Standing, Lou crossed to him. "Time to hand over the cap." A shower of ashes, embers, and sparks surrounded Asher, a tough-as-shit shield he'd first raised when in her womb.